Hi, everybody. Welcome to a breathwork practice. This pranayama technique is called breath of fire, also known as Bhastrika. In this breathwork technique, we are really working on energizing our whole body with the breath. It is amazing to do first thing in the morning, but if you can't get to the practice first thing in the morning, I do recommend making sure you do it a few hours after eating. You don't want to do it on a full stomach. Some other contraindications for this breathwork technique: if you are currently on your menstrual bleed, do not practice this. If you are currently pregnant or think you might be pregnant, do not practice this. And if you are someone who regularly struggles with chronic anxiety, do not practice this. Now, if you are someone who does struggle often with anxiety, it doesn't mean that you will never be able to practice this pranayama technique. It, however, does increase the heart rate and energizes the body so much that it can have the tendency to bring on rapid thoughts as well. If you've been feeling really grounded and balanced, maybe you want to try it, but I totally understand if hearing that makes you want to go to a different video instead. If you do have more time, you could always support this practice by starting with one of the other breathwork technique videos and then also ending with one of the other breathwork technique videos. This is because the breath is so revitalizing in this technique and keeps the energy really, really buzzing. So if you are someone who, is getting a little alert about some anxious feelings that you might have, or if there's any worry that might come up for you, you can also support this practice with one of those other practices before and after, and it'll be super grounding again and really bring you down for calming without losing the power of this waking up, revitalizing, invigorating energy that this technique brings. Okay, so practice your discernment. If it's not feeling aligned for you right now, you don't have to stick with this video. But for everyone else who's excited to wake up and get moving, let's get into it. So Bhastrika, also known as breath of fire, it is a powerful inhale and a powerful exhale, and breathing like a wave. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay? We're always going to be breathing in and out of the nose. And there's many different ways to practice this. You might have been taught another way by another teacher, but I like to bring in the variation that includes movement in the body. So today we're going to bring our hips and our pelvis into it. I'm going to turn sideways so you can get a better view of what it's going to look like. So when we breathe in, we're going to tilt the pelvis forward. When we breathe out, we're going to rock it back to neutral. So I'm just going to demonstrate. It's going to... Okay, so you may have noticed that the spine naturally comes into that, right? There's a lifting of the heart and a rounding of the spine. Make sure to keep it subtle and to keep all of your awareness on the tilting of the pelvis. This isn't quite a cat-cow. It's a tilting of the pelvis, and whatever happens naturally with the arms, spine, and shoulders is going to happen. So focus on tilting down, bringing up, tilting down, bringing up, tilting down, bringing up. Okay? If that doesn't feel accessible for you, or if you're not really into it, you can stay with your hands down or in Yan Mudra and stay with the powerful inhales and exhales that way. You're still going to get the full benefit of the practice. All right? So we're going to do 3 rounds here. We're going to do 20 big breaths. Then we're going to rest for a little bit of time, around 20 to 30 seconds. And then same thing, 20 more rounds of deep breaths, another round of resting, and one last time. Now in this resting period, we're not retaining the breath, we're not holding the breath, we're returning to the natural rhythm of our calm breath, or whatever breath feels more natural to you, and then we'll get going with the next round. It's really just giving us a chance to observe how the energy is starting to move through us and where that energy is landing in the physical body. All right, so again, pull the flesh away from the sit bones so you're feeling nice and rooted and connected to the earth or whatever is supporting you. If you're going for the rocking of the pelvis, you can keep your palms face down on your knees. If you prefer not to rock for these, you can come to Yan Mudra and just stay still. We're going to start with 3 cleansing breaths before we begin. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. 2 more like that. Inhale, crown is tall, spine is long. Exhale, relax the shoulders, relax the face, relax the hips. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good, going for our 20 big breaths. Here we go. Natural breath. Finding stillness, breathing in and out of the nose. Relax the shoulders. Keep the spine tall. Just observe. Good, let's take 1 cleansing breath before we begin for the next round. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. And begin. Natural breath, find stillness. Relax the shoulders. Relax the face. Observe your energy. The mind wanders, that's okay. Stay connected to the natural breath in and out of the nose. Just arrive to whatever place in the body is experiencing your energy most vividly. For me, I feel it right in my crown, right in my head. Maybe you're feeling it somewhere else. We'll go for the next round, 1 cleansing breath before we begin. Inhale. Exhale. And we'll start. Natural breath. Tall spine, tall crown. Relax the shoulders. Just notice. Together, let's bring the prayer hands, the Anjali Mudra at the heart center with the thumbs resting against the chest. And just take a moment to honor, witness, shed a light on, and find gratitude for this practice and what it just did, what it awakened in you, what it connected you with. Thank you all so much for your continued trust in me as your guide to bring you to this home, to this space of yourself.